nobody in my family, nobody knew my dirty secrets. I mean, I had hid them well. Not even my wife knew them. I was coming in the house at 2 o'clock at night with my head down, hidden.
So when Jim came to me and said, I have a huge drug problem, I need help, it was finally like a relief, like, oh, that's what's wrong with you. I mean, I had him diagnosed as bipolar. I even asked my boss, who's a doctor, can you give Jim some medication? He's really messed up. He's bipolar, he's schizophrenic, he's crazy. This was me being crazy, thinking I could fix him.
I asked my wife if we could go to some kind of an inpatient recovery center, and she said, well, let's go check out this place. And we pulled up, and it was Thelma McMillan Recovery Center. I walked in, and that's where my journey began.
We felt at home the minute we walked in the door, and they told me I got to go to a meeting that night, a family meeting for just family members. And I walked in that room and met Jean and met people whose loved ones were in recovery and were going through the program. And it was almost like this weight had been lifted off my shoulder. I knew that I was in the right place.
All of my counselors there got really personal with me. And they really were, I genuinely felt compassion from them towards me.
The Thelma McMillan program, I always say, has saved both of our lives. Jim went to the program. Jim was the patient. I was a patient too. Not technically, but in my mind, I was a part of that too. I went every Friday night to the family group. I went to the Saturday morning groups. I went to the functions that they had. And I healed through that program.
So many good things have happened. I've got to see my wife grow. We grew together. If we don't grow together, we grow apart.
We did the footwork. We did what we had to do. We prayed a lot, but we also, knew that there were solutions and hope, and we never lost hope. And the one thing that I would say is that there is so much hope through this process. Don't ever give up hope, because it's there. Raise your hand and say help.
And I remember when I was saying, I can't wait to get my old life back, and one of the other counselors I had there was, Jim, why do you want that old life back? Why don't you build a new life? And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I've had the opportunity to build a whole new life, which is amazing.